Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now down 64. You got the NASDAQ off 18. S&Ps are down 9. As we do each and every Monday at 20 past the first hour, we have our man, Mr. Steve Rhodes. And don't forget, folks, Steve's got an outstanding show every trading day right here at TFNN, 1 to 2 Eastern Standard Time. And, of course, all the trading, all the programming at TFNN, you can get right on your cell phone. You go to TFNN.com, hit Tiger TV. Now, as you come over to our website at TFNN, you're going to see right in the top of the carousel, Trading Range Boundary Lines, October 19th, with our man, Mr. Steve Rhodes. Steve is going to be doing a workshop, folks, for his subscribers. You can be a subscriber right here, right now. It's a great promotion, and this is how it works. Steve's newsletter is normally $149. You can get the newsletter for the full month for $49. The workshop is going to be about trading range boundary lines, hidden support, and resistance. We're going to let Steve talk to you about that. What comes with the workshop is this. You get the workshop, you're going to get the newsletter. What you're also going to get is you're going to get the last three workshops that Steve has done. The first one that we're talking about is you're going to get the... let me go through. We're going to get okay, so the first one is going to be the long shot line that every trader needs to know, the oscillator unchanged line. That was $149 value. The second one is the ultimate trading signal, Japanese candles. That was $149 value. And the next one is the ultimate reversal patterns. It's Tom DeMark's TD setup. It's H.M. Gartley's buy and sell patterns and the price relative strength divergent reversal patterns. You can get all of those, folks, $49. Check it out on the front page of TFNN. If you sign up right now, you're going to get those 3 workshops right on your page right here, right now. Steve Rhodes, what's going on?
And let's just throw in my money management workshop, too. Let's add another $149 value.
That's a beautiful thing, man. Totally. That's quite a deal, man.
It is. You know, it's something that we've never done before. It's great to, when I first started writing newsletter service, I used to do a workshop every couple of weeks for subscribers. So it's great to get back to doing these just to assist everybody with regard to, hey, what it is that we're looking at while we're making the trading decisions that we are, and then just simply be able to, educate those folks like yourself and me that have the passion to want to do all this technical analysis. So the next stage of that learning process is where I'm going to be doing the workshop about the trading range boundary lines, and it's 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks from this coming Wednesday, so October 19th, 5 to 6. People don't have to worry about if they can't be there live. That's okay because it is archived. In fact, as you mentioned, there's going to be 4 other workshops that people have access to. If they sign up today, it immediately goes on their members page. They'll have that through November the 18th. So they'll have for the next 40 days or so, 45 days or so. So it's a perfect time. And I always take these important technical tools and really boil them down into what it is that people need to know in a shorter period of time as possible. So it's an hour or it's an hour or less. At this workshop, for example, Tom, I'm going to teach subscribers how to identify, how to plot the horizontal support and resistance levels that create these trading range boundary lines. And oftentimes we're going to see price contained within inside support and resistance, very much like the market that we're trading in now. So I thought it would be ideal to take a look at, those aspects. And it works on all time frames, all instruments. We're going to also plot the diagonal support and resistance, what to look for, how to identify the breaks of those channel lines, what it means on the retest, which is what one should anticipate, how we're going to go ahead and trade the lightning bolt pattern, the A to B equals CD patterns within those price channels. So that makes some of the other workshops that I've done really key to being able to trade these. That's why I thought it would be really worthwhile for us to go ahead and integrate all this into one overall package. And you can't beat the price, that's for sure. So, and the question, any listener or viewer should be asking is, why is this important? So let me just start off by giving a few examples. We know that our subscribers love trading the metals market.
Yes.
They've made a ton in 2016. Probably the most profitable trade has been inside the metals marketplace. And a lot of people like trading the leverage products. Maybe it's just the GDX. Maybe it's the Nugget. And it's so important to understand the weightings within inside of those ETFs.
Yes,
and so if we take a look at just the 2 top, most people don't know that inside the GDX, the 2 top stocks, Barrick Gold and Newmont Mining, represent nearly 20% of the ETF.
Right.
That's a pretty heavy duty weighting inside there. And what's on my screen right now is the monthly chart for Barrick Gold. And right now, the key price level for Barrick Gold is $19.24. It's $19 and change out there. This is a chart that goes back on a monthly basis for the last 20 years. And 31 times during the last 20 years out here, price gets stopped at this $19.24 level. We're trading below it right now, $17.30. Real good chance that where Barrick Gold is actually headed to is about the $14 level. So now, if we get above $19.24, that is gets us back into that bullish mode for Barrick Gold. That would bode well for the GDX. If we take a look at the daily chart out here, maybe price doesn't get down into that $14 level. The next stop on the way down is going to be $16. The lines that go across my chart out here, Tom, the red lines are for monthly levels. The blue lines on my chart are the daily levels. And these are going to be different on each time period because of how we actually calculate these significant levels of support and resistance. So 1821 is another key level that we are now trading below inside of Barrick Gold. More likely than not, we're going to see 1602. And when you take a look at, as you were talking about silver, makes sense out there with regard to the mining equities. If we take a look at Newmont Mining as an example, coming off of the bottom in 2016 in January timeframe here, price stopped right at its weekly horizontal trading range boundary line, 1488. So for traders that were wondering, hey, should I take my profits? What should I do? The information is really right in front of you. You're coming right up into a significant level of resistance. Right now, price is trading below its monthly horizontal trading range level, which is 39.30. So it's below two real significant levels of resistance out there. The GDX, just as an example now, if we try to put that together with regard to those two mining equities, the GDX trading below an important level of resistance, which is $30.17. So 2204 is the likely next area for us to take a look at the GDX heading back.
And that's where the gap is too.
Yeah, so it's ideal, and I want to be able to teach traders, investors, because what's so important about this is ahead of time, you know where the battle is going to take place. You know where these levels of support and resistance are. Back in January 2016, looked pretty ominous for the Russell 2000, as it was one of the few indices that actually broke its long-term trend line. Came through back in the January-February timeframe, but by the end of February, price had gotten back up into that price channel. But now, if we take a look at where we're at in the Russell 2000 on a weekly basis, right up against significant resistance, that 1260 area. So, folks, come on over to the homepage at tfnn.com. $49. You're going to get the workshop. In 2 weeks, you're going to get my ultimate trading signals. I'll teach you all about Japanese candlesticks. You'll find out about the best patterns out there, the lightning bolt pattern, how to buy and sell the D point, price relative strength divergent pattern, some of Tom DeMark's indicators out there, and then that oscillator unchanged line, as well as the money management workshop. So we've never had a better deal than this.
And what does happen, as Steve just said, folks, if you sign up right now, you're going to get the newsletter, but you're going to get all those workshops right now that you can go over as many times as you want, which is just dynamite in itself. Pretty amazing.
Absolutely.
You have a great one, safe one, Steve. Of course, we look forward to the show tomorrow.
Thanks, Tom. Take care.
Stay right there, folks. We're coming right back. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Going to be right back, folks.